Good morning, friends. We are headed today to a generator that I installed for my previous employer a few years ago before I went to travel nurse with my beautiful wife and start my own business. So this guy reached out to me after I solicited him in front of his house when I was in the neighborhood. So I'm going to go check out this 48 kW Generac that is not starting. It is cold today. It is a brisk 25 degrees in Fulton, Maryland. So we're gonna jump out the truck here as soon as we pull up and have a look. I think we got an ignition coil or something going bad. That's the fault code anyway. So let's jump out here and go check it out. Somebody had some fun out here, a little sledding action. Anything cooler than sledding is watching the kids do it. Took my baby for a sled trip first time the other day. Oh man, pure joy. 15 months old. We had fun. She loved it. All right, here we go. This is a Generac RGO 48 ANAX, something like that. Now surrounded by bushes. Stop error code 4504. Ignition coil off. Enter. You should see. I should take a software update first. Come on, we'll get this thing opened up. Ignition coil fault circuit 1. That's on there. Wires on there. Wire connection looks good. So fuse F4 is somewhere around this joint. We just got to figure out where. Sometimes these harnesses have inline fuses. I think we'll have to take the back cover off to get to that nail jammer. You guys see any inline fuses there on the harness? Check for any wiring issues. Called tech support just to get an idea. They had this common issue. The guy was kind of a jerk. I did not take his customer service satisfaction survey. And I probably should have given him all zeros. I like to do that kind of stuff when somebody provides a good service. You know, if you have the opportunity to review them and maybe, you know, they get something out of it. Oh look, free wrench. I love it. Stubby Hyper Tough. Where's Hyper Tough come from? Is that Walmart or is that cheap Home Depot? I don't remember. All right, anyways, let's find this fuse F4. Maybe we'll do that. Why don't we run it through a crank cycle, swap that coil, see if it follows it. I think that's what we'll do. All right. Off. Enter. Clears fault. Manual. You heard that, she fired right off. Cold weather, high resistance, ignition circuit, wiring, sensitive. We're gonna keep giving her some start attempts. I'll probably have to pencil whip a warranty claim if that's the case, if it's still under warranty. You know what, this thing's 2 years, so might not be under warranty. But nevertheless, we'll keep playing with her and see if we can identify what was wrong. But all I did was wiggle a wire at the coil and at the standalone engine control module. So we'll see if we can duplicate it again. I think we'll walk down to the van, grab some dielectric grease, pack these plug connections. Here we go. Here's my steed. Mercedes-Benz. It's the best vehicle ever made. She's a little rough, but she gets the job done. V6 turbo diesel action. I love it. There's number 1 ignition plug here. Take this pick, try to spread those pins a little bit, pack it with dielectric grease. Hopefully that was our issue. I think I'll also take off the coil and ohm it out per the manual. Make sure that's on spec. You guys can see that pin there on the right. She's a little funky. She's in there a little cockeyed, you know? Wonder if that's causing her issue. See if I can straighten her out. Okay, hey friends, I'm back. All right. Ignition coil. The technical manual, which is proprietary, or I'd show it to you. It might not let me show you. Says 1 k ohm, 1 ohm on the primary circuit, that's between the pins here, and then 9 k ohms from our output to one of those pins in there for the secondary circuit. Don't make fun of my Klein meter. It is a piece of junk, I know. But it's gotten me by so far. Put it on horseshoe mode there. One on the dot. 1.1. Pretty good. .910. Good deal. Okay. Now for the secondary. Go. K ohms. Thousands of ohms. Come on, baby. It's tough with gloves on, let me tell you. this side? I don't think so. 7.64 k ohms. That's 1.4 off of spec. It's probably close enough. We're gonna let her eat. Okay. So I took my pick and I got those connectors spread out a little bit. I'm gonna pack her full of dielectric grease and see if she fires back up. Guess we should put spark plug wire back on, huh? Okay. It's alive. This guy ought to be happy. Gonna get some more snow here soon. You might need this thing. It's a hike from my place, so I'm glad I got it fixed and I have to make a second trip. Let's see if she takes a software update. Let's do that for the guy. USB is inserted. Do you not see my USB? Well, put it in, put it in, put it in. You guys know Miss Rachel. You will when you have children. All right, this thing is not reading my USB. I should get a SanDisk like they want and not an HP. And then maybe it'll work. Works now, off, auto. Okay, I got some updates. So, you know, we're poking around in this harness, looking for loose connections. We cleaned some stuff up and it worked. Unfortunately, it was intermittent. Kept playing with it, started to button it up and faulted down again. So I get to looking around and I look down and the battery in this thing is a 26R, and that's common for air-cooled stuff. And I noticed when I was measuring the relay that powers the ignition system, that voltage is pretty low. 9 volts. I don't know what the total dip was. So it says right there, requires a 27F. Big old honker. It's like 50% bigger than the battery that was in it. So I don't know if I started this generator I mean, I put that 26 battery in there, and just over a couple of years, as battery ages, the voltage while cranking is too low to support the electronics in the standalone ECU. That's my theory. We're gonna go with that, put a fresh battery in here, see how she does. I'll let you know. All right. Got our fresh 27F in there, 710 coil cranking amps opposed to the 540 4-year-old battery that was in here. So we should have a nice strong crank. I've already started it a mess of times. Alright, we're gonna head out. Whenever you walk away from these things, 3 things.